And they just buy themselves some time going, oh no, we've currently got an outage in your area. And it's like, yeah, but that outage is now, it hasn't been going for months. I've been multiple phones, multiple SIM cards, multiple, I'm in good reception, I want to offer you logs, I've got friends that are showing me their SMS logs and what messages aren't coming through, I'm offering my telco, do you want this? And they don't want any of this. They're like, no, we'll call you in about a month's time because the current outage will be out at that point, and then we'll look at the situation. So needless to say, I feel like I don't have a voice in the situation. I can't make traction. And my apologies. Did I mention it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I've probably had a couple of hours sleep. I get up and I do these videos. I agree that they're probably not in the most ideal state. Yeah, I forget why I was bringing up my telco. It was probably the nature of having that conversation. Oh yeah, tone of voice. Poor bastards. So to say that they've been badgering me, right? So they went, yeah, we're not going to speak with you for a month. And then the next morning, and because we're on the wrong side of the country where most of the population lives, most of the population, assume if you're in Australia, you're in the eastern states, and it's silly o'clock, is a term I've learned from a Brit friend. Silly o'clock in the morning, I get these phone calls going, wanting to chat with me. And I think I answered the first one and it was just silent, and at the 30-second mark it hung up, and they sent me a message going, we couldn't contact you, call us. It's like, oh wow, that feels a bit wrong, but okay. And the next day, same thing happened. And I thought, man, I'm not going to buy into this. I know what they're going to say. They told me the first outage runs out the day after I rung them. And then imagine they've got another outage booked from that day forward to the end of the month. And so I knew the next day when another call came in that it's going to be the same thing. And then the day after that, I actually got a phone call, and I took it. And this person made me qualify all these security questions, and we wasted all this rigmarole and time on the phone. And they said, yep, now you need to call this number to get your resolution to your case. And I thought, and just that day I missed calls and stuff, and I thought, it's not resolved. But to say I went a little bit Burko at them, to go, you're kidding me. Your company has just rung me and put me through all of this just to tell me to call you back. And when I called them back, it was 10 seconds to get through to the billing department, but I'm in the wrong department. We'll just transfer you. Every company has a really quick line of ability to get into their billing department. They'll take money from you really quickly, but if you need service, oh no, you can join that channel over there, and then you get that whole facetious I consider it ingenuine, where they apologise every 30 seconds on a reel, and in the back of my head you're going, no, you're not genuinely apologetic. If you're genuinely apologetic, you would employ the staff needed to handle the inquiries. If I'm calling at an unusual time of day where there's not, and again I've worked call centres, I know that busy times. If I call at a time of day when there's no reason that it should be this busy, and it's an escalations department for customer service, not technical support or something, that it's this department should be available, and 45-minute wait time or something before I finally get through to someone who goes, oh yeah, no, there's no update on your case. Oh man. Okay, I gave them an easy time, but I tell you, the agent before that though, and it comes down to tone of voice, I'm highly sensitive to it, so but we all have our different things, and I can only hope that my tone of voice might in some way sell my genuineness when making these videos. But look, it's fair to say we need to do small digestions of these things, and so when I say nobody can push past their fear wall, being the theme of today's video, if I was to stick to one, and I'm just sewing in, hopefully happy little things where you go, okay, this whole video could have been squeezed down to 8-9 minutes. Yeah, it could be. But I'm trying to make friends with the camera, and I'm trying to develop a process where I'm trying to condition my audience for large blocks of time, right? And this is great because when it comes to punch time, if you're used to putting up with me for an hour and not hearing much, trust me, the day all this begins, yeah, you're going to be really tired, really tired for the amount of information you will be taking on board. And I know this, and the emails I've sent off to politicians and whatnot, where I've succinctly put down different aspects of the infrastructure, things that are different to what I can put out in public space, mostly because the public space aren't interested in politics and policy, but also because it's different platforms. Again, here I'm trying to reach out to an audience in terms of reaching out to their human side. I don't reach out to politicians' human side. I try to make my time worthwhile. The notion, sorry, that is such a derogatory statement of what could be statespeople.